Welcome to the Lion's Den Podcast Network, powered by Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exteriors industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Let's Start Roofing. Bring your home back to life. You can give them a call at 636-671-0045 and tell them Spanky sent you. Stark Roofing, proud title sponsor of the Lion's Den Podcast Network and this amazing podcast presentation.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
He's lost. He's alone. And he's 3 million light years from home. In spring 2002, only in theaters,
I'm keeping you.
Steven Spielberg's masterpiece will come to life.
Home.
For a whole new generation. Experience the mystery.
Wait, what is it? I don't know. So scary.
The wonder.
What's happening?
The call.
E.T. Phone home.
That started it all. With never-before-seen footage, enhanced special effects, and an all-new digitally remastered soundtrack. The extraordinary 20th Anniversary Edition. E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial.
Be right here.
Only in theaters, March 2002.
Welcome, everyone, back to the Past podcast. Today we're talking about the 1982 classic E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial, a movie that taught us all that if you find a shriveled, glowing raisin in your tool shed, you shouldn't call animal control. You should give it a beer and teach it how to use a rotary phone. So welcome, everyone. First off, I would like to thank Stark Roofing and All-Star Fence STL for being our title and studio sponsors, as well as Granite Pros LLC, Terry Ann the Moon and Back Photography and Doula Services, and Mike Jones of the Lion's Den Podcast Network. For all things Back to the Past podcast related, please visit backtothepastpodcast.com. You can provide feedback, suggest episode topics, support our sponsors, and order your very own shirt and much more. Ratings and reviews on the Apple Podcast app, Spotify, or whichever podcast app that you prefer are always appreciated, and we do appreciate you telling a friend about the podcast. So my name is Kevin, and I am joined by
Justin
and Brad. And on this episode 1 of our 2-part discussion of the E.T. Extra-Terrestrial film, we're going to give you our tagline of the film. It is simply, he is afraid, he is totally alone, he is 3 million light years from home.
Haven't we all been there?
Maybe not that far.
Depends on how much you've had to drink that night.
That's true. That is very true.
It might feel like it.
Yes. So we're going to talk about some stats about this classic film. Then we're going to talk about some memories that we've got. Some wonderful stuff. Released on June the 11th of 1982. So here we are, almost 44 years.
That's why I always associate it with a summer movie.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of the classic summer blockbusters.
2 summer blockbuster. Because they went into a second summer almost.
That's true.
Yeah. Which I had no idea that was a thing until looking at this and I'm like, holy cow. Rated PG. Everybody could go see this film.
And everybody did.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
A runtime of 1 hour and 55 minutes. A budget of $10.5 million. Now,
That's only
seems low.
yeah. That what was that? $2.5 million more than Stand By Me.
Yes. Which was a much simpler film to create, I presume.
Yeah, there's a little more special effects in terms of creatures and visual things going on here.
Ships and
Ships.
Things flying in the air, 'cause psychic powers or whatever.
Yeah.
almost 10% of that $10.5 million went to the puppets and the animatronics.
Surprised it wasn't more.
Exactly. All right. Opening weekend, $11.8 million.
Made that money back.
In 1,103 theaters. With a total haul in the United States and Canada of $439,454,989. Worldwide, $797,307,407.
So it was a hit.
It did okay.
It did better than Tron.
It did all right for itself. It beat Raiders of the Lost Ark in 1982 by just over $124 million. And it ran in theaters consistently until June the 3rd, 1983.
Oh, you have June 9th.
June the 9th, 1983.
In case somebody was looking that up.
In case somebody was double checking, there you go.
It's okay, I'm the comments for you.
Back whenever you would leave it in the theater, if it was doing well, you didn't just pull it after like a couple weeks just because you need to.
Got to get it out on
thing.
video.
You need a screen.
Yeah.
Or something else that came out.
Yep.
The fewest theaters that it was shown in during that run was 319 theaters on March the 29th of 1983. And the most that it was shown in was 1,778 theaters on the same day.
Woo, that was wild.
I mean, I'm wondering if there's even that many theaters around now.
I was kind of wondering the same thing.
It is the longest running American movie in history.
I can believe it.
For a theatrical run.
I believe it.
For constant.
Huh. And just like how some of those home runs happened in certain ballparks and then they built a higher level and then they couldn't get that extra wind or whatever, I don't know that it'll ever be passed.
I highly doubt it.
Not with the prevalence of streaming, I would presume.
And how quickly they want to get it out on video for people to buy.
Yep.
All right, so they can really start making money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spent most weekends at number one, at 16 weekends in that position.
That's insane.
So that's the most weekends that a film has lasted at number one, with 16. It was the highest grossing film until Spielberg himself passed it with Jurassic Park in 1993.
I mean, fair.
It grossed over $1 million domestically every day for 80 consecutive days, which was more than any other film to that point. It held that distinction until Titanic came out in 1997 with 101 days straight.
Also fair, because that was another cultural cornerstone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, how have you not seen Titanic yet? You gotta go see it.
Even though that was like a 3-hour film.
Right, 3-hour
Yeah.
film.
And people were seeing it multiple times a day sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
And being 3 hours, that's less showtimes you can have.
Less
in a day.
showtimes. Guess you had to run it on multiple screens so that you could get more turnover.
And they definitely did.
Mm-hmm. Fared very well with the critics. Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 99% critic. Surprisingly, only a 72% audience.
I get that. Not everybody loves it.
Correct.
I have a feeling Justin might be one of those people.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get into that. And Metacritic has 92 critic, listed as must-see. I think that was one of the first times I've seen that badge on a... But that's the first time I think I paid attention and seen that. Listed as must-see and 8.2 user. Again, Ebert didn't really give it a true written review. This was back when Siskel and Ebert went more mainstream. And they weren't doing the thumbs up or thumbs down yet. I mean, they had praise. Both of them praised it. Both Gene and Roger said yes instead of no to go see it instead of thumbs up, thumbs down. Ebert did compare it to what it must have been like for people seeing The Wizard of Oz for the first time back in 1939 that would last for years and years.
I kind of see where he's coming from on that. Like, thinking about what it would be like to meet some intelligent life on Earth for the first time and what that entails. I mean, the front half is very much like almost like a coming of age story, but then the latter half almost becomes some kind of like horror.
Yeah, it gets a little creepy there for a while.
Yeah.
So the crew involved in this, I mean, obviously a whole bunch of people did work on it, but the primary participants is Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg, who's he?
Yeah, he's a guy. Director and producer Melissa Matheson was the writer and associate producer. Kathleen Kennedy was listed as producer. And the legendary John Williams is the composer.
So I love this soundtrack.
Yes.
The score is incredible.
Yeah, it definitely... the movie's already pretty high up, but once again, John Williams takes it another full, I don't know, megaton up there. Like, it just amplifies everything you're watching. And
So many movies, he's same thing. Like, if you just watch the movie, like, yeah, it's pretty good, but you put them, it becomes its own character.
yeah,
Yeah. And like rewatching this, I had it playing for my stepson today, and you just hear the music and you're like, yep, John Williams.
Yeah.
Easily.
Unmistakable.
Ironically unmistakable, yet almost vastly different with each film he does. And I don't know how he did it.
Especially that string 70s through the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, they're very different, but very iconic.
Uses the whole orchestra.
He does.
Then you could argue, like, maybe flutes are the most prevalent in most of his music, but at times, like, not really.
So some are a little string heavy, and
Yeah.
but I wish I could have a brain that works like his brain works to create this stuff. I don't know how he does it.
Love what you do, I guess.
I guess.
Oh, yeah. And a pretty solid cast overall, I feel, with, you're dealing with, again, a lot of younger kids in important roles. We have Dee Wallace is Mary, the mom of Elliot, Gertie, and Michael.
Following year, played a mom in Cujo.
And then we have Henry Thomas, Elliot.
He's really good.
He is.
For a kid, he's great.
And depending when you saw the movie, you might see yourself in him a little. Although I never had a older sibling, so.
True. Peter Coyote is Keys.
I love everything Peter Coyote does.
It's funny because his character kind of starts a little mysterious. You're not sure if good or bad, but by the end...
It almost leans antagonistic.
Yeah.
Like imposing.
But it's interesting because by the end, the perspective shifts where you're like, oh, he actually sees himself in Elliot in some ways. And I don't know that I picked up on that much as a kid.
I don't see it until he says it.
Yeah.
Which is one of my issues.
Yeah, that's fair.
That being said, the whole lead up to it is fantastic.
Great.
The fact you know it's him because you just hear or see the keys.
Yep.
I love that. It's like a little motif.
I mean, it's like Darth Vader when he's breathing.
Yeah. It's exactly like that. Yeah. Like you don't even have to see him. You just see like this little, you just know he's there.
Mm-hmm. Little hip shot of the keys.
Yep. Yep. Or sometimes it's not even that. You just see people and you just hear the keys.
Yeah.
Like he's one of them. He's there.
My grandpa had a set of keys that, clipped to his belt, never left home without them.
Yep.
And boy, did they jingle jangle. Because, it's not like he only had two, of course.
Right, there's like 30.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, if you're going to wear them,
wear them with...
have 30 of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, actually, I kind of picked up that habit a little bit, but it was like one of those little, what do they call them, carabiner clips.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I'd clip that to the belt loop, and
They're handy.
Yeah, for a little while I'd wear them and then I was like, this is kind of dumb.
Until you tear your belt loops off.
Oh,
right.
Accidentally.
Yeah, getting too many keys.
Yep.
Too much weight.
Yeah, or you didn't open it all the way and it keeps snagging. And
That's why Keys looped it on his belt. Got it. Had one of those fancy ones with the leather backing.
Yeah. And we have Robert McNaughton is older brother Michael.
I always liked him because he's not like the typical at first it seems like he is a little bit where he putting down the younger sibling. Yeah. Turns out no, he's not.
Yeah.
Also,
like that.
great performance.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dynamic between the kids is incredible. Oh, and the mom, of course. Really, the family feels tight-knit, even though...
It feels very believable.
You find out later that they may have been ripped apart in some ways.
There's some strain.
Yeah.
Just a little. Drew Barrymore is Gertie.
I remember the first time that I found out she was in this and watching this growing up and realizing, oh, that's the older pretty lady now. Huh. I feel weird.
She grew up.
You watch Wedding Singer and you're like, oh yeah. Then you were like, oh no. Mm-hmm. She was the little girl. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of the remake of Charlie's Angels.
That too.
Yeah. Casey Martell is Greg, one of the friends of Michael's. We have Sean Fry, Frye, plays Steve. Sean was not very good at riding bikes and is why he is at the back during the roadblock liftoff scene. Spielberg told him that he was, quote, riding like my grandma, end quote.
How embarrassing.
Very. C. Thomas Howell is Tyler, and this is his film debut.
I know I've seen him in stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing that ever comes to mind, if I was like, "Oh, do you know?" is Gettysburg.
Okay.
I don't know why that I remember that.
Yeah, that's his other role. I mean, he's been in quite a few things. Just nothing like a star.
Yeah.
A recognizable name, but you're like, that's just because his name's recognizable.
It's very recognizable, but I can never. And if you don't know Gettysburg, he plays as the younger Chamberlain brother.
Okay.
Jeff Daniels' character's brother.
Oh, okay.
With the
chops,
chops, the really awesome 19th century facial hair.
I haven't seen that.
The sideburns meld with your mustache.
And with no goatee.
With no goatee. Yeah, nothing on chin.
The Chester A. Arthur cut.
Yep. Yep.
God, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yep. Haven't seen that since the Civil War reenaction.
We have Erica Eleniak. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I'm sure most people would be familiar with her. She's the pretty girl in class with Elliot.
The one that they keep Google eyeing each other.
Yes.
Googly eye? Whatever.
And end up sharing a kiss during the frog scene in science class. David M. Odell plays a schoolboy. Richard Swingler is the science teacher. There's a familiar name. Deborah Winger is a nurse zombie carrying a poodle.
I did not catch that.
She was uncredited.
Oh, me.
Might know Deborah from, what is it, Rhinestone Cowboy?
I think
the one with John Travolta?
I think so.
Isn't she Sissy? No. Can't remember which one of the two she is. Is she the one that... Urban Cowboy. That's it. Not Rhinestone. I think it's Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
A little different, yeah. Urban Cowboy. Terms of Endearment. Officer and Gentleman.
Okay, yeah. Had a pretty nice little run there. And Pat Welsh was the primary voice for E.T. And she was like an older grandma that recorded lines for a few hours, got paid like $300 and something bucks, and
smoked
thanks
2
for your
packs
time
a day to have a real gravelly voice.
Yeah.
Just like what's her face from doing The Exorcist. Let's smoke and drink a lot to make ourselves sound.
Huh.
Bet no one was expecting a Exorcist connection to E.T.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, E.T. doesn't pee on the carpet, so there's that.
That we know of.
Right. Right.
Maybe the Coors made him.
I mean...
I think when he gets hammered, something might have came out.
God, that fucking scene.
I know. It's great.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah.
By now, yes. But as a kid, even.
Yeah.
That scene... We'll get into it.
Yeah. Soon.
So, looking at some of the notes and things that I was doing while researching, I was kind of surprised I didn't find a lot of other casting choices for some of these roles.
That's because Steven Spielberg gets what he wants. He wants that kid to play it. Guess who's playing it? And Steven Spielberg wants me to play in a movie. Guess what I should do? I should play in that movie.
Yeah, apparently.
That's the only thought that I had there. Yes. Is like, there was no other picks. No, maybe that kid. Oh nope, this is the one.
Yep. All right.
Get rid of the rest.
Right. Send everybody else home. We've got them. So while not an official casting option, Harrison Ford, who was the boyfriend to the writer, who is Melissa Matheson, they were boyfriend-girlfriend at the time. He was quote-unquote cast as the headmaster of Elliot's school. And that appearance is on the 1996 Laserdisc release.
Dang it.
He was dating Melissa at the time, and both she and Spielberg convinced him to do it. Now, his face is not seen, as like we alluded to with Keys, that most adult faces were not shown initially.
Yep.
Except the mom.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a Charlie Brown situation.
Yeah. Wah, 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 wah.
I mean, especially the teacher during the frog scene.
Yes. As I'm sitting here wearing a Charlie Brown t-shirt.
He knew.
I did see that scene. I found it.
Oh, probably on YouTube.
So I don't have to buy a Laserdisc.
Right.
Great.
And
unless you want to.
you can tell it's him because his voice is very distinct.
Yeah.
You can tell it's him. But yeah, it's shot from over his shoulder, and he's kind of in shadow. So you really, if you didn't know it was him and you couldn't tell by his voice, you would not know.
Oh.
I understand why they cut it, though.
Yeah,
It
probably
definitely
didn't.
was not needed.
It didn't provide anything to the story or
No,
nothing.
it really didn't. And I've seen pictures of him on the set with some of the cast. So and not like in that, like on the street, in some of the street scenes, like he was out hanging out with. So clearly he was there more than once.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense if your girlfriend's working on the movie.
Yeah.
You might drop by.
Right. So the legendary makeup prosthetic artist Rick Baker was originally set to create aliens for E.T. before Spielberg changed up the concept of the film after he finished Raiders of the Lost Ark, and he changed it to involve only one alien and be less of a horror film. And apparently some of these changes created a rift for a while between Spielberg and Baker.
Gathered that was the original plan, was sort of like a sequel to Close Encounters. And it was originally a little more horror themed, quite a bit darker. I want to say it was called something like Dark Skies.
I believe
Something
so.
like that?
Yeah, it was definitely another working title.
That sounds like a movie I know coming up.
Kinda, yeah.
So the only person that I could find that was considered for the role of Elliot was David Hollander. He was apparently the favorite for the role, but did not really gel with the other cast members when they all met at Harrison Ford's home to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Huh.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Who needs the actor methods of trying to work with each other in a hotel room when you can just play D&D
Right.
At Harrison Ford's house.
at Harrison Ford's house?
Nonetheless.
We get comfortable with each other. Let's go through the motions of getting in our space. And no. Let's play D&D.
Right. And I mean, for a kid, that had to be one hell of a thing, because this is Han Solo. This is
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You know, you've already had Star Wars. You've had Empire Strikes Back at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Sorry, David. Others considered for the role of Gertie. Juliette Lewis auditioned, but her dad, Jeffrey, reportedly had her turn it down.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I don't think Jeffrey made the best career choices. But sorry, Juliette.
Yeah, certainly not in this case.
It's like, again, Family Guy. The voice actor for Meg in the first season.
Oh.
And somebody's about to make the worst career decision of their life.
Yep. Yep. And I've seen interviews with her where she mentions it. She's like, I had other things to do. I was doing. Was it the best decision? In hindsight, probably not.
Oh, man.
What might have been.
Yeah.
It's like selling one of your favorite toys when you grow up and realize, oh, what have I done?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Kevin?
No.
Then you look at the prices today.
The only other name I could find was Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Interesting.
I don't know. I imagine this is before Burger King commercials, because she did a lot of commercials when she was young.
That's true.
So,
I don't know.
And the only name I could find considered for the role of Mary, the mom, was Shelley Long.
Whoa.
She was offered the role, but apparently was already signed to do night shift. You want that decision back?
Yeah, a little bit. Although, let's see, it's 82. I mean, the next year she's in Cheers.
Yeah. Which is where she kind of
probably
gained her most exposure.
Yeah, because then she left to do movies, and that did not work out so well. So for about 5 years, she was okay.
Steady work.
Yep, steady work.
And for Tyler, Ralph Macchio, Karate Kid.
I don't. Maybe because I see him in that role so much, I can't really see him in this.
It's like in the Karate Kid, he doesn't ride the bike all that well, so
That's true.
tumbles down the hill, he throws it in the dumpster after
That's
he kicks
true.
it, and he's mad, and he bumps his head, and All right, so we can get into some of our personal memories about E.T. I only had a couple memories listed that I was supposed to see this at the Route 66 drive-in after dinner at Red Lobster with my parents. I imagine this was probably around their anniversary time, which was in June.
Oh, so maybe
no,
like
July.
Oh, so pretty fresh release at that point.
It would have been a fairly fresh release. But when I was young, I would get sick after eating seafood.
That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess I just had a childhood allergy to it, and I would always get sick.
I was going to say that because you eat seafood now and no problem.
Seems like it.
Huh.
It's weird. You gain allergies as you get older, and you lose allergies as you get older.
Yay.
Yeah.
Because I still remember when the decision was made, we were in the parking lot of Crestwood Mall, because I could still see the sign kind of up on the hill, or actually up towards the street. I was like, I want to go see E.T. So that led to the viewing that I did just within the last week. Was probably my first ever full viewing that I can remember.
Wow.
I don't know if I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Oh, I had to hold myself from falling out of the chair. Oh,
Right.
my goodness.
It is one of those movies that's so in the cultural zeitgeist that even if you've not seen it, you feel like you have seen it.
Right.
Because there's so many parts of it that are just...
I mean, it's part of the logo.
The Amblin logo. Yeah. I mean, every time I see a movie that Amblin's involved, I swear I watched the movie.
Mm-hmm. And I did have a couple things like merchandise related to E.T. that I shared a picture, I think, with you guys. One was Elliot and E.T. on a little bicycle that you pull back and it would go forward. It's a neat little thing, yep. You know, from wearing the red hoodie and in the picnic basket on the basket on the front of the bike. Neat little, simple little toy. And then I had this card game. They were bigger cards, not standard playing cards, but it was an E.T. card game. I remember having that, and I remember one of the cards had kind of a yellowish orange background, and it was the picture of E.T. amongst all the animals.
So like the color of Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, like the yellow from Reese's Pieces. Yeah.
Wonder if that was done intentionally.
I don't know. And I remember
Did you have the Atari cart?
No, I did not. Oh. And the box was a purple and had a kind of picture of E.T. on the front. I've since seen that on like eBay and stuff like that. I'm like, well, those are the only two things that I owned from E.T.
Yeah, I can't imagine too many of those Atari carts hang around too much.
Oh, there's a lot of them out there.
There's
Are there?
a lot of them
Yeah.
out there. Yeah. Yeah, you come across them fairly often.
You might have to look for some of those.
Just to put on the shelf.
Yeah, I mean, I won't be playing it.
Yeah, with your Atari setup.
Oh, yeah. With my coax cables or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, to plug into your RF port.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That'll go great with a 4K.
Yeah.
Which I've watched people do like playthroughs of it, and this isn't this game's problem. It's an Atari thing because there's only so much you could put on there. Mm-hmm. So a lot of them were kind of cryptic. So if you didn't know what to do, it's kind of hard to...
Which, unfortunately, a lot of those Atari games, especially the ones based on movies, you didn't know what the hell you had to do.
No idea. I mean, NES, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, some NES, but, I mean, they started printing guides to sort of help out.
If you didn't have the book, then you were real screwed.
Yeah.
And, I mean, by the time, like, rental stores with... none of those were in there. So you had no idea. So, like, I don't blame this game for all the heat that it got for crashing the industry.
Yeah.
It's just, it became the fall guy for it.
Yeah, it was a perfect storm.
And there's...
Well, it was also piss poor business decision.
Exactly.
A lot of that, yes.
Yeah. It just happened to line up. It's like the whole, the mall culture dying because of online stuff. And it's like, well, that's part of it, but it's not the whole story.
There's always multiple... Mm-hmm. And I've watched people do like playthroughs of it, and I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's that bad of a game.
Yeah, once you understand
you know what you're doing.
Well, it's like trying to play a card game that you don't know how to play.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be stupid and hard.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yep. I mean, like one of my favorite NES games is the Blue Marlin.
No.
Nobody knows how to play that game.
Right.
And then one day, like I when I was a kid, I don't know how, but something about it clicked, and it like I figured out how to play it. Like, oh, you got to set the drag, and you need to like pull up on the rod whenever it does certain things. You go to like actual fishing, and then certain things mean like once you know the ins and outs,
This is actually fun.
this is actually really fun. And I feel like ET is like that too. It's just. A lot of those Atari games, you really had to kind of use your imagination with some things.
Yeah.
And figure it out on your own.
Yeah, and whenever you've only got 5 games...
There's a lot of figuring
and
out.
a lot of time, you're going to play the game a lot to try to figure it out because you got nothing else to play.
All right, Brad, what are some of your memories?
Oh, so my actual sister, my full-blooded sister, so she has this phobia of E.T., not specifically E.T. altogether, more like sick gray E.T., like just freaks her out.
It is creepy.
He's a little creepy.
It's very unnerving.
Especially when he does that weird in the middle of the movie where he's reaching for Elliot as they're like taking them all away and the NASA people are in there. So every time I'm in the world and I see just an errant ET on the shelf or whatever, I'll snap a picture and I usually send it to my sister as a good brother would do.
As you do.
Yeah.
What siblings are for.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's how I show my sister love. I send her things that she's terrified of.
Thinking of you.
Yep.
As mentioned before, the music is absolutely iconic. In fact, I remember in band one time, like we did like a John Williams movie music adventure, and we played a couple of things from the different movies that he did. Very iconic songs or whatever, and obviously one from E.T. And that was another core memory. Just God, that music growing up, there's just nothing like it in a lot of the movies. I also wonder, so I had a VHS of this, of course. Mm-hmm. Now, do you remember some of the VHSs that had like some of the different colors on them? Like this one had like one of the lids that covered the tape.
Right,
the tape
the flap.
itself.
Yeah.
But the flap was green. Like lime green with the little tab that would prevent you from like taping over it. Mm-hmm. It was also lime green. Weird.
I remember seeing some but I can't remember what.
So the reason why this was to help against piracy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because Spielberg was resistant to them releasing it on home. One, because of the rampant piracy of things.
Very easy
two,
to do VHS.
because it would keep people from wanting to see it in the theater again in the future, kind of like Wizard of Oz. He wanted this to be an event film.
Well, I got my event eventually, which is standing in front of me. It's 20th anniversary. I was in Walmart, I guess, and saw it. And I'm like, well, I have to get it. I don't know when this will be back or whatever. Almost like a Disney Vault situation.
Yeah. Which is kind of what his thought was. We're going to release it for a short period of time, and it gone.
Apparently, because I don't recall anything being out since then. I mean, maybe there's a Blu-ray or a 4K somewhere. I don't know.
I haven't looked.
Yeah, I haven't looked too hard, but maybe that's some digging for later. I also wonder if this movie has, for me, being a big sci-fi guy, if this was like one of the catalysts for pulling me into sci-fi. Because I saw this before Star Wars, if you can believe that.
I kind of can.
I didn't really see Star Wars till that special edition, that Star Wars trilogy special edition.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Christmas special.
And it's all three in a nice little pack, and with some of the digital enhancements or whatever. Right. But again, my first,
I know,
look at Star Wars. And, at the time, as a kid, I thought that was cool that they could go back and do that to a film. And in the same way as in the one in front of me, it has digital enhancements of certain things.
Are they really enhancements?
Look, again, as a kid and seeing that for the first time, seeing it just a little different was kind of neat. It does include the original theatrical release, though, which is awesome.
On its own disc.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad they did that.
Which that's the only digital thing that Spielberg has ever done with one of his films and changed. He's not like Lucas.
Yeah, as far as I know. Yeah, because
every time they release something, they got to change something.
Right.
But yeah, I do wonder if this was part of that catalyst for getting me really into sci-fi, because it really pulled me in. I was just the right age. I had a stuffed toy of him. I went to Universal and for the first time ever in 94-ish.
Okay.
So, E.T. ride is still there. In fact, the only one that is still there is Florida. It's gone everywhere else. Whereas in Japan, they have Jaws still, and we're,
SOL.
We can kick rocks. We have Harry Potter instead. I mean, cool, but anyway. Also, for some reason, I always associate this film with summer, like I was saying earlier. Even though it takes place really close to Halloween.
I always
and then on Halloween, which again makes it even cooler. Maybe it's a Halloween movie. We should watch it during Halloween.
I would say technically, because they're talking about, Gertie, what are you going to be for Halloween?
You see the kids trick or treating?
Yeah, and then it does show them trick or treating.
Yeah.
And then the day later, Day of the Dead, Elliot wakes up and he looks almost dead. So.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the E.T. ride at Universal Florida, very fond memories. I remember going on that for the first time and not understanding how E.T. could say my name.
Bradley.
Yeah, that as a kid, that's a mind trip.
Oh, sure.
Well, the first letter he learns is B, isn't it?
B. B.
It writes itself.
It does. So since you're getting into vinyl collecting, I guess you need to look for soundtrack on vinyl, don't you?
If they had a moon picture disc, I'd be all over that.
You know what else he needs? He needs to get the laser disc.
Yeah.
Apparently, so I can...
Just to complete
the
whole
set.
experience.
Yeah. Yep. It'll look good on the wall.
All right.
Yeah. Good luck finding one that's in good condition, though.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
I bet you could.
Yeah. I mean, if you like the movie enough, like I like Tombstone, you'd have the VHS, the DVD, the Blu-ray, and then the Steelbook 4K HD version.
I think that might be Jurassic Park for me.
That might be able to happen.
Also, Aliens due to my recent purchase.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah, 40th anniversary on that. It's coming up too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this movie came out 6 years before you were born.
It sure did. It sure felt brand new, though, when I watched it for the first time.
It's brand new all over again.
Yeah. I probably watched it 10 years after it came out for the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, very fond memories of this film. I mean, that VHS cover looked beat to hell because I had watched the hell out of this VHS.
I bet.
And for anyone wondering, yes, he is wearing an ET shirt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The little stars and the moon and...
The most iconic image of the movie.
Again, Amblin.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. When I think ET, that is what I picture.
Correct.
Yeah.
I blame Amblin for that.
You picture him in the basket on the bike with Elliot in the red hooded sweatshirt and white basket, white blanket.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's good design.
Yep. So what memories do you have, Justin?
Oh, I don't have many.
Right, kind of same with me.
I didn't grow up with it. It was never really on TV that much that I remember.
No.
Same.
And so I never rented it. But at the same time, it was everywhere. Like, it was parodied everywhere. It was in commercials, would make little references to it, or shows would make references, cartoons, to the point where you felt like you saw it, but you really hadn't. So I didn't really have a whole lot of memories. I just remember my first girlfriend when I was in high school. She also had a phobia of ET, except her phobia was just ET in general.
Yes.
Just all ET. So I remember being at, I don't even know whose house we were at. We were at a friend of theirs or family friend, or I don't know. And they had like a life-size plastic ET. And she was terrified of this thing. So her younger sister, probably 10, would chase her around with this plastic ET.
Amazing.
It was the funniest thing.
I bet.
And she was just, beside herself, almost bawling. Get that little thing away from me.
Wow.
Yeah, she hated that thing.
I mean, it is an ugly design.
He's a squashy little fella.
Yeah,
He's like the shape of a pineapple, kind of.
kind of. I think the thing that unnerved her the most wasn't necessarily his look or his shape. It's the fact that he could extend.
Right, his head could go up and down. And
yeah. And how fast he could move.
I mean, turtles can do that too.
Yeah, but they can't move as fast as he can.
And I guess they can't talk unless they're the Ninja Turtles.
That's true.
True.
Yeah.
And they're just talking about pizza.
Yeah.
The pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
Yeah. So I don't remember the first time I watched it all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I don't know.
I can't either because I was too little.
Oh, it wasn't that for me.
It's just always been there.
That's the thing. Like, it's always been there, but I think it's just because I've always been surrounded by it in pop culture. I don't know. Also, it's kind of a sentimental movie.
Yeah.
And I was not into that as a kid.
Oh, okay.
I was more either action or comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is more kind of a drama aspect.
There's a lot of
with a
drama
little
to it.
humor thrown in there.
Yeah. It's like sprinkled throughout.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that was another reason it never really grabbed me so much. I don't know.
It was more of a serious film.
Yeah, I can't.
It is kind of serious.
I can't even begin to explain why it grabbed me when it did.
It wasn't just you.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah.
I'm in the vast minority.
That's fair.
I'm well aware of that.
Well, it's funny because my sister, like, again, terrified of gray E.T., but she still will watch the movie.
Will she close her eyes during those scenes?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Been a while since you guys have had a joint viewing.
Yeah. 20 plus years.
I will say, though, rewatching it for this, I liked it much more than I used to.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm changing. That being said, the last time I saw any of this, I hadn't taken any film classes.
Well, and
I can appreciate so much more of it on a technical level than I could back then.
like the sort of eventual showing of E.T., which I believe
well, that's a funny thing. Like, you see the creatures, not close, they're
right,
but you see them
shadows
right away.
of them.
Yeah, you see the outline
in silhouette, and but you don't see them real close.
You don't get an up close viewing till he's in Elliot's room, and then the other kids see him for the first time, I think, in real life when they enter, and he's there, and they're like, "Oh shoot!"
Yeah. Or like how I mentioned, how you don't see any of the adults.
Correct.
Except for the mom. The mom's the only face of an adult you see for like half the movie. You see like hip shots, or it's like silhouettes from behind.
Until we get to like the scene with the doctors, then you see like 100 faces.
Yeah, then once they show up, suddenly you see all of them.
Right. The floodgates are open.
Yeah.
Here's everybody.
Which I would not have noticed that way back. But
no,
I can appreciate all those touches now. Wonderful.
The focus is on the kids and E.T.
Kids and
not
kids'
adults.
perspective. So that's why like you see the mom, because the kids are focused on the mom. But I don't care about anyone else. Very nice.
So, what do you feel holds up the best today in this film?
I mean, aside from the music.
Yes, the music is timeless.
Yeah. I think, I mean, again, sort of a coming of age, right, to a degree. I think, I even have a note down here. Might have been one of the last things I wrote. E.T. is almost an allegory for, like, childhood and growing up. Elliot wants to keep E.T. and grow up with him, but ultimately, like, that's just impossible. And it's kind of the same, especially with nostalgic stuff. Like, we never want to grow up. We want to go back to the good old times. But time just keeps progressing. That's impossible. You can't do that.
Correct.
And I feel there is some kind of underlying theme there. And that rings more true now than maybe when I was a kid, because I didn't have the other perspective of the other side. So
don't appreciate it as much. Or yeah. What about you, Justin? Anything specific you feel holds up best today?
I mean, on a technical level, for sure.
Oh, man.
But as far as story-wise, kind of an extension of that, we're like trying to hold on, but like you can't.
Yeah.
You have to move on.
You might not even understand why you have to move on.
You might not even understand. But it doesn't mean you're going to forget necessarily. But sometimes you have to
let go.
You have to let go. That's kind of a powerful message.
It's like, oh, he makes this really cool friend and changes his life forever. But you can only see him for a little while. Yeah,
and his whole, I'm going to take care of, I have to take care, no, you can't.
Yeah.
It's an alien. This isn't his, I mean, in War of the Worlds, what stopped the aliens?
The microbes.
So if you've got E.T. here, there's a good chance he's going to get sick and die because he has no immunity for whatever we've got. So, like, even on that level. Also, we don't know that our food is what they're going to eat. I mean, clearly he likes our food.
I mean, I like our food too.
He likes the beer. That's
he likes
for sure.
the beer. He likes the Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Hey.
But that doesn't mean that is actually going to sustain him. So, like, you got to let go. You got to let him go back.
Well, Reese's Pieces and Coors isn't going to sustain hardly anybody.
Hey.
On a steady diet.
I mean, I was going to say, it'll work for a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a night. But every night.
Yeah.
Some calories are better than no calories if you're starving.
That's true.
You need to hydrate and you need some substance.
It's got some protein, right?
You kind of hope so. That's real peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. The score, I feel, holds up the best. The story of learning. I mean, Elliot wants to fit in with his brother and friends, but he's still obviously the younger brother, and
Almost like he needs to find his own way.
yeah, they just think he's
And then
wolf.
he starts to find his own way with E.T. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, E.T. won't stick around, but maybe learning that he can find his own way without being part of, his brother's friends. Mm-hmm. Maybe that was a healthy learning experience.
Yeah.
We'll find out in E.T. too. Oh, thank God that never happened.
There is a book, I think. That was a sequel.
Oh.
Yeah. Where it's either a book or a comic book, one of the two, where it shows E.T. on his planet.
So on the ride, you take off on your bike and E.T. makes you fly, and you fly through outer space to their planet.
Oh, neat.
On your bike. How does that happen? It doesn't matter. And once you're in the other half of the ride, which the first half is gorgeous because it's very practical. There's no screens. It's all set. It's like being on a set of a movie almost. That's what it feels like, especially in the queue before the ride. They've got the little speak and spell thing going.
Yes.
They used to. I don't know if it works anymore. But then you get to the second half and you're on their planet. It's like, what acid trip am I on? What are these goofy little critters? It's a little weird. Even as a kid, I'm like, what is this?
And what do you feel holds up the least?
Oh, the first thing that comes to mind is those law enforcement scientist dudes would have shot all those kids.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a national security alien invasion thing from their perspective.
Yeah.
So kids are stealing it. Oh, yeah, kill the kids.
Kill the kids or take them from their parents.
Oh, yeah, that's the best case. Yeah.
Put them in a detention center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see some kind of governmental body doing stuff like that. It was interesting, and I think I have this in the notes too, where this is the first film I can think of where NASA feels like the bad guy.
Well, that's the thing that's weird. Like, they show up with like these hazmat suits that look like spacesuits.
Yeah,
but are they space? Are they designed to look that way?
They have NASA patches.
It's so weird.
Yeah. And I'm like,
so strange.
Wait a minute. How is NASA the bad guy? It should be like a governmental... Because, okay.
Also, why is NASA doing this?
Well, maybe because of the extraterrestrial part? I don't know.
You'd think that they're more interested in like space exploration than what... Kind of like the difference between FBI and CIA. Like, one's supposed to be domestic, one's supposed to be international.
And speaking of CIA... Does the kind of lead up to them breaking into the house and figuring out who has the alien kind of feel a little bit like East and West Berlin?
Oh, Cold War stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And this is right in that.
Yeah. So that's the vibe I really got this time.
As they're driving up and down the street, listening to the phone calls.
Because what's that movie? There's a famous movie around that. I don't know. Anyway, clearly that's not famous enough. But yeah, it definitely gave me those vibes. But holds up, or doesn't hold up. God.
I thought Elliot was bossy.
Yeah, I got those vibes too.
He had a very strong personality. I wouldn't necessarily say like a defiance or disorder or anything, but
That's interesting because my sister, who's afraid of ET, also was very bossy. So that kind of fit in for me. I'm having a problem trying to figure out what doesn't hold up for this one.
yeah.
And again, maybe rose-colored glasses or whatever.
It's like every time it seems like Elliot is talking to somebody, he's yelling at them.
I got one. I know what doesn't hold up. These frickin' Reese's.
Oh, yes.
They're smaller. What the heck?
Maybe you're just bigger.
I don't think so.
they
I
look
know
bigger
how
in that
shrinkflation works. God dang it.
Maybe they were specially created just for the film to be bigger, so they'd be more noticeable on the screen.
I don't know. You'd think that the company would want them to be the exact if they're getting product placement out of it.
Yeah, false advertising, you don't want that.
Yeah,
Now we're 44 years removed. It doesn't matter.
that's true.
Whoops.
Careful, there's a stove there.
I guess so.
Okay, I was just kind of curious about adding in a few different little things here. I know a couple questions that I had. How did Elliot know that E.T. was a boy?
Because he sounds like one.
Oh, he sounds like one, huh?
You know how kids are.
Well, he's bossy. He's telling everybody what E.T. is.
I thought it was like an assumption, like how some people assume most dogs are boys,
And
Yep.
cats are girls.
cats are girls.
Yeah.
That's
Fair.
the only thing I could figure because I wondered that too.
Yeah, because, I mean, Gertie asked, is it a boy or a girl? He's a boy. Okay, don't have to yell, Elliot. And still pedaling while in the air.
Yeah, I wonder about that too. Is that necessary?
It's
Seems like it.
It's like a Santa reindeer thing.
Yeah, same
It's
thing.
Reindeer running in the air,
Yeah.
so they can fly.
If the reindeer aren't moving their legs, the sleigh ain't going to fly itself.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Justin, I see you have, is the power of love what brought E.T. back, or that his people were returning?
I always wonder that.
It's a great question.
I do have that question.
I wonder that.
I wonder about the whole, for lack of a better term, psychic powers.
Yeah,
I wonder about that.
because they whatever, like he's connected, so one feels what the other feels.
Yeah.
So if his people are returning with their life force, does that bring him back?
Or do they like charge each other's batteries?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a question. Who the fuck keeps PB peanut butter in the fridge?
Especially back then.
Yeah. What the hell?
I understand with some of these newer, fangled, healthier peanut butter alternative.
Where oil
Source.
naturally separates, blah, blah, blah. But these are hydrogenated oils that
Nope.
don't separate.
Nobody putting Peter Pan creamy
No.
or Jif in there.
No, that's weird.
That's a little strange.
Does seem odd.
Like, okay, ketchup you don't have to. Usually most people do.
Yeah. Not restaurants, but
Well,
when they get home do.
But yeah, peanut butter, it'd be harder to spread and everything.
Yeah. Especially chunky.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine, I mean, spreading chunky by itself
Tear your bread in half.
is rough enough as it is.
Turn into sandpaper.
Oh, yum.
There's like a glue.
Yeah.
Some spackle. You could mud and tape your house with that. Might not hold up well over a long time. Might get some ants.
Yeah.
Some other little bugs. Yeah, that's a good question. Who keeps peanut butter in the fridge?
Well, the two things I noticed in the fridge were the peanut butter and the Coors Banquet.
Yeah.
So I guess the beer was really for the mom. Because obviously the boys and Gertie shouldn't be having it.
Yes.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Because who else is going to be having the
Well,
beer?
and-
the dad's in Mexico, apparently.
Yeah.
As weird as this sounds to say out loud, not a lot of women like beer.
Typically, no.
I'm not saying that counts for all, but Just my first thought. So I don't know if that's left over from when dude
could be.
But how long has it been? I don't know. That's never really explained.
Does mom have a friend?
That could be too. I doubt it. But
yeah,
she seems a little aloof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
well, yeah, because E.T.'s walking around and she doesn't see you.
Right.
She smacks him with the fridge door and knocks him over. I think you just killed him. All right, we're going to take a quick little break.
Oh boy, more Reese's Pieces.
Yes, and have a listen to our sponsored messages.
From Reese's Pieces.
E.T.'s back, and you can see him for free. When you buy Reese's candy, you can get free movie tickets. See in-store displays for details.
Good.
Get off my lawn! Oh, sorry, sir. I was just grabbing the Frisbee real quick. Get off my lawn! My bad, Mr. Jones. My daughter thought those flowers were okay to pick for her mom. Hey, get off my lawn! I know, but my wife seriously does not know how to park.
So, are you sick of hearing old man Mr. Jones hollering at you all the time? Well, guess what? It's time to get All-Star Fence involved. 0% financing options available for qualified customers and the #1 most trusted name in fencing. All-Star Fence makes sure to provide not only a fence that looks strong, but is strong. Let All-Star Fence give you the privacy and comfort that you deserve at home by calling them today. 636-209-2096 or 618-604-0065. And don't forget to swing by their Facebook page at All-Star Fence STL to see examples of their amazing work. Granite Pros, custom countertops, and more will take care of all your countertop needs inside and out. They specialize in granite, quartz, and quartzite. Kitchens, bathrooms, outdoor grills, interior design applications. They are tops in granite inside or out. Give them a call. 636-275-2840. Find out about the home improvement you've been dreaming of and how it can become a reality. That's with Granite Pros, custom countertops, and more. Find them on Facebook at Granite Pros LLC today. Are you ready for some candid photos? Are you ready for some joyful photos? Are you ready for some vibrant photos? Well, Terry Ann Photography is what you want then. Custom photography specializing in maternity, newborns, families, and high school seniors. You can't be you without being you. Fun, entertaining photo sessions on location with Terry Ann Photography. Call now and book your session today. 314-608-2137. Or you can email at terryannphotography.com. Also, don't forget to check out some of her awesome work on Facebook, Terry Ann Photography.
All right, we are back, and we are going to move into the first part of our fun facts and trivia as we work and wrap up our first part of our two-part E.T. episode series. I think we mentioned this earlier, but we discussed the working title was A Boy's Life.
I hate it.
The thing I appreciate and like about it is it's like a perfect cover.
Yeah, you'd have no
idea.
No reference to science fiction, alien, anything.
And Boyhood.
Yeah. And it is like him as a kid, so if you just think it's just a generic drama about a kid going through life, yeah. It's so generic it kind of works.
Yeah.
Nothing that would imply an extraterrestrial, though.
No. And as mentioned earlier, that E.T. is the movie in America that owns the longest theatrical run. That's still kind of hard to believe.
Crazy.
But to last in theater almost a full 52 weeks straight.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few, not many, but there's a couple movies that I could, like, that didn't top it.
Yeah.
Just habits changed so much with theaters, and not just theaters, but, you know, the people that make them. And
the business model.
Yeah, the whole business model, it just changed so much.
Even recently, because not that long ago, like I would never go to a movie opening weekend because it's ridiculously busy and I don't want to deal with people. I wouldn't even go the second week because it was usually pretty full. I'd usually go third or fourth week. Much less people. Nowadays,
if you wait that long,
it's gone.
It might not be in there.
It's gone after 2 weeks, maybe.
If you're trying to see it in a specific theater, like I do with some of the new ones now.
I sometimes do it too. Some theaters never get it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and so depending on the movie, I try to go see it at the Dolby Theater, which it's a little bit of a drive from St. Louis. It's not like super far, but you know, it's like it's a
not right down
30-minute drive.
Yeah.
It's on the other side of the river.
Yeah, it's on the other side.
Ooh, getting difficult there.
Well, Missouri side,
it's asking a lot,
but still on the other side of another river.
Yeah,
and
Missouri River of all rivers.
Yes, it's in Missouri, but over Missouri.
Yeah.
But things line up so quickly behind those first couple of runs that if you don't see it in that theater, you're not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go see Hail Mary. Oh, I was gonna see it by myself, but then wife felt bad and she's like, "Oh, come see it." Yeah, she ended up liking it. But
also, you just made me think. We don't have as many of the second run theaters like we used to.
Right, the dollar.
The cheapo theater. Like once it has its initial run,
then it hits that.
Then it would hit that one for much cheaper. Because I remember as a kid, we'd go to Keller.
Yep, the one in South County by Sam's.
Yep,
which is now like a church or something.
So
that I don't know.
I never went to that one because Ronnie's was always my go-to. I always heard that was out that way. I just never made it out that way.
That's where I've seen one of the Bayformers movies.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, me and JJ went out there and watched that.
Oh,
I think the only movie me and him ever went to go see.
What was that, second or third movie?
I don't know. I mean, probably.
Yeah, I get that time frame.
Yeah, because that would have been like 2014, 15. Something like that. Yeah, weird.
I miss those second run
I do
theaters.
too. Yeah. 'Tis what 'tis.
Yeah. And now you've got old movies showing up in regular theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I like.
Which is kind of funny because those tend to be a little more full than the new movies.
Right, when they don't have as many showings.
Mm-hmm.
Just some of them, it's like, I wish I would have known about this sooner because these seats are gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Two that I can think of every time it comes back, and especially in certain formats: Jurassic Park, Interstellar.
Oh,
every time I'm like, "Yep, that's what I'm going to go see." I've seen them. God, I don't know how many times at this point.
I've thought that a couple times with There Will Be Blood.
Ooh,
because that's shown up a couple times. And I'm like, "Oh, I need to go," and by the time I realize
about it,
it's sold out
and gone.
It's sold out, and then it's gone, and.
It's like if Tombstone ever came back. I mean, I know Back to the Future, that'll come back in theaters.
Yeah, here and there that comes back. Yeah.
But something like Tombstone, which I don't think has
that's
been in theaters
more,
since 93, 94.
Yeah, that's a little more
niche.
Rare.
Yeah. Because now it's like part of the Disney World.
Huh.
Buena Vista.
So does that make Wyatt Earp a Disney princess?
More of a prince.
Okay.
No. We don't care about the princess.
Okay.
Fine. Josephine's the princess.
Figured I'd check.
Or Maddie. With a laudanum addiction.
Does that make the queen alien a princess?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Totally.
perfect.
Yep.
Totally. Yep.
Good.
Yep. That's her.
She should get a picture in the parking area because they got all the characters out there.
Right next to Jasmine and Snow White. And
Yeah.
Bell and...
Need to put a cast member in a costume and have her walk around.
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Can I apply?
To walk around as the alien queen?
Yeah.
Or a xenomorph?
Yeah.
You'd have to deal with all those people.
Okay.
Yeah. Little kids coming up and hugging.
I get to scare them.
You don't have your picture taken with it?
I get to scare them. That's the best part.
I don't know if you're supposed to go around scaring kids at Disney.
Which reminds me, have you seen the videos of Megatron dissing people?
Yes. Pretty great.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
Actually, I just got my picture with Optimus recently.
Well, look at you, Mr. Traveler.
Oh, it was a work trip.
Oh, well, even better.
A work in quotes.
Yeah. Right.
A work trip, and I'm getting my picture with Optimus Prime.
Oh, this is cool.
Wow.
It's a work trip and name only.
Yeah.
Or on paper.
Sounds like a great quote-unquote work trip.
Oh, wait.
I didn't say it was working hard.
I take it back.
It was hardly working.
If anyone from accounting is listening, we didn't say any of this. No. We redact all of this.
HR, actually.
All of the expenses have been approved.
Oh, yes. Hey, I was shaking hands, kissing babies.
Right.
There you go. Spreading the good word.
Yep. Spreading the good word, doing marketing.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior? Blah, 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 blah. The script for E.T. was mostly written by Melissa Matheson. While on location for the filming of Raiders of the Lost Ark, Spielberg was dictating the story to her. Her first draft of the script was done in approximately 8 weeks.
That's wild.
I know. And then this film was shot in about 61 days.
Almost the same amount of time as Stand By Me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Stand By Me was 60. Yeah. It was made by Universal Pictures because Columbia chose to make Starman instead. Even though the E.T. script was in development at Columbia as well, they did not want to make both alien visitation films and thought E.T. was not commercial enough.
Oh, boy, did they screw up.
Whoops.
I love those stories.
I know.
I mean,
what could have been.
It's Blockbuster buying Netflix.
I mean, there's so many stories throughout movie history of like, oh, I don't see this. I don't see this. I don't get it.
Yep.
I'm not going to pass.
Or the ones they don't pass on, they're like, this is going to be the biggest thing. Why did nobody come see it? I don't understand.
Because you didn't market it?
I mean, it's like Heaven's Gate. This is going to be the biggest movie. Well, yeah, it was so big it took down the studio because it failed that badly.
Oof. Not the biggest success, the biggest debacle.
Mm-hmm.
The film was voted the 20th greatest film of all time by Entertainment Weekly. The American Film Institute has it ranked number 24 of greatest movies of all time as of 2007. It won 4 Oscars at the 1983 Academy Awards for Best Music, Best Sound, as well as Best Effects for Sound and Best Effects for Visuals.
That all checks out.
Oh, yeah. Those are all
the opening,
for me, the strongest.
Yes.
Yeah, the opening scene of them landing seals all of that.
And there's no dialogue.
No.
That's another thing I love.
Yeah.
It's all just
show and tell.
Just the aliens doing their thing.
Show, don't tell.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the aliens doing their thing, and then you got what appear to be rednecks showing up to investigate.
Right. In their Ford vehicles.
Yeah.
We're going to find these guys. See the ship land over there.
Yeah.
Alien visitors.
That little sequence with them showing up and kind of like looking for
their flashlights and all.
That is the closest part of like a sequel to Close Encounters.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the people in Close Encounters are very, I don't want to say rednecks, but they're very homely types. And it feels like the same type of people that'd be showing up to look for the aliens at the beginning of E.T.
Maybe from a southern state. Not necessarily.
A little more southern than this.
Minnesota.
Because this is like Northern California?
It's L.A. It's 100% L.A.
Yeah, it's kind of on them.
Because the overlook...
I know it was in L.A., but for some reason I had this feeling like it was meant to be northern.
Well,
but it was showing
that the
LA.
green trees area. That might have been shot up there, but like where they live feels very LA.
Yeah, because they don't really say
LA.
where, but
yeah, we know it's at least California.
It's a combination of locations, and
they point out the California, like
which is like everybody's favorite state. I'm joking, but
of course,
it's a pretty nice state.
I like it a lot, but
I'm a fan.
I wouldn't.
I know why people don't, and that's fine.
Oh, I totally. Let's put it this way: a lot of the criticisms I understand.
Oh, absolutely.
But a lot of the things I like, I
like a lot.
Understand.
I like a lot.
I like a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
So E.T. was the first Best Picture nominee to win both of those sound categories.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. Richard Attenborough, who won the Oscar for Best Director for Gandhi, felt that E.T. and Spielberg were more deserving of the win.
I have heard some similar things where some people feel that the Gandhi win should have gone to E.T.
Yes, they went with Gandhi because it was a more epic.
That's my guess.
Kind of thing.
Which is
about a real person instead
Justin
of a
loves the awards.
I have no love lost for any of them. Yeah. This is going to be really embarrassing to say because I love epic movies. I love long movies.
Yeah.
I love artistic movies.
Yeah.
I've never seen Gandhi.
Well, me either, so.
Well, that I understand. I'm not shocked by that.
Yeah, it's not like, what did we just see in theaters not too long ago with dude eating the burger with the lights on? It was in the desert.
Ben-Hur?
3 hour, you're getting closer.
Was Lawrence of Arabia?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
I thought you Burger the movie. That threw me off. I'm like, what? No, it was a burger eating in the theater.
Yeah. Good burger.
Yeah, Lawrence of Arabia. That's like 3.5 plus.
Great.
First
half of the movie is
friggin' movie.
Almost flawless.
That is one of my top 10 movies.
Yeah, first half is almost flawless. Second half has some things.
First half is definitely strong.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, David Lean makes a nice looking movie. But yeah, Gandhi, never saw it.
Guess we'll have to figure
out. I'm planning on it. Whenever I was reading some stuff on ET and I kept seeing Gandhi pop up, I got to break down and watch it. Finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm embarrassed to admit that.
So during the final scenes of the film, apparently John Williams and Spielberg were having trouble coordinating the recording of the orchestra to match up with the timing of the film. So Spielberg did something kind of different and took the film off the screen and encouraged Williams to conduct the orchestra for the final scenes of the film. Just do it your way. And because of the challenges matching the music up with the film, Spielberg then edited the film a bit so that it would match up instead of the other way around, which is more typical.
Which is a thing I've read Sergio Leone did with a lot of his westerns, because he would have Ennio Morricone do the music. He would tell him, go do the score and I will edit the movie around your score. Yeah. So whenever you see like Fistful of Dollars, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, like he's making the movie around the score.
Whoa. Which kind of makes sense in that way, because you don't want to butcher the music portion, because that'll take you out of it. To me,
I can see both sides, because sometimes it's like you want visually certain things to hit, and then they'll kind of like put the beats of the music to, because usually the music's written afterwards, so it usually matches up. But it is fascinating to do the music first and say, well, I'll do the visuals around what you write. You do your music thing. That amazes me. Who am I? Anyone who can write music for movies, that is just beyond my comprehension.
Yeah. We trust you.
Yes.
They're like wizards.
It is very much like wizardry.
So the house that they used for the exterior of the home, they originally planned to just rent the house for about 6 weeks. Ended up renting it for about 4 months.
Whoops. Isn't that the way it goes?
Yeah.
It's never the other way around.
In the evening scene of E.T. and Elliot flying in front of the moon, which is, of course, Brad on your shirt and on your DVD set there.
Yep.
Took about 2 nights and extensive planning in order to get the right kind of location.
Yeah, because if you screw it up, you got to wait another month.
Yep.
It's like I always say, like there's a trailer shot where there's like certain shots in a movie that's like, it seems the only reason it's in it is to put it in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
That is the trailer shot.
Yeah.
That being said, that is one of the best trailer shots ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That is one of the best teaser shots you can imagine. For anything.
Yes.
Yeah, top 5, maybe top 3.
It is definitely an attention getter. Like, oh my God, there's a boy on a bike with an alien flying in front of the moon.
How did he get there?
Watch and find out.
Which, now that I think about it, was kind of parodied in Last Action Hero. Because there's the one scene where the kid's on the bike and he kind of ends up going flying and you kind of see like kind of similar. Yeah. Again, that is one of the most parodied shots in movie history that has shown up in comedies, cartoons.
Yeah, I mean, even in like Christmas Vacation, where
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, you see the Santa reindeer thing fly in front of the moon after
that's not the
Lewis's
Christmas
explosion.
star. That's the light from the sewage treatment plant.
Lewis, don't like that.
And the rocket's red glare.
They're still a little ways away from that. What, like 8 months ish?
Be here before you know it. Oh, a little bit less than 8 months because we're already, as we record this, on April the 29th. We're closer to New Year's Eve than we are Christmas.
In 2 days. Well, 2 days. Well, I guess technically 2 days. We're halfway to Halloween.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure are.
Yay!
Oh, boy.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
All right. So we will cover E.T. himself with a few things that we have written down here. And then we will end part 1. So E.T. with the face is supposedly a combination of Albert Einstein, the poet Carl Sandburg, and a pug dog.
Interesting collection.
Very.
Also interesting because Yoda, Einstein, is part of that design too.
Oh. Makes sense. The hair.
The hair and the eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, because
the wise eyes.
Because Einstein kind of had, you would say, sad puppy dog eyes.
Kind of.
I guess, because they kind of, they didn't go like true horizontal. They were more kind of at an angle.
Mm-hmm. And they weren't very wide.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Which is coincidental because there is a Yoda character in this.
Correct.
Is a costume, but it's...
Costume. And the voice. And the music. Just like there was E.T. Species in Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Which makes sense because Spielberg and Lucas were buddies.
Mm-hmm. Let's have fun jokes and play.
Wasn't there the thing about how like each of them got like a small percentage of, it was first Star Wars and Close Encounters, they got like 1% of each other's movie?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Oddly enough, clearly Spielberg was lucky because he got 1% of Star Wars.
Yeah, it's not a bad 1% to get.
That's not bad.
I'd like to have 1% of Star Wars.
No kidding.
Ooh.
Not that Close Encounters did very badly either,
right.
but
not Star Wars level.
But not Star Wars level.
Yeah, I guess Spielberg's kind of always had a fascination with sci-fi for a little while. Because, well, as we record, Disclosure Day is getting ready to come out. Spielberg film. I'm pretty excited about that one.
Didn't he also do AI?
Yes. Now, I haven't seen it all the way through.
I haven't either, believe it or not.
So I can't say one way or the other.
I can't either.
But
I know it's sci-fi.
Yeah, I don't hear great things about it. Yeah.
At least not anymore.
Probably don't hear anything about it anymore.
Well, yeah.
Anything
that's more accurate.
Yeah, but for a while, maybe one day we'll check it out.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll watch anything once.
Pretty much.
A 2 foot 10 inch tall stuntman did the majority of the full body puppetry.
Little R2D2 situation.
Yes. The kitchen scenes had a 12-year-old boy born without legs doing the part, and he was an expert with walking on his hands.
Oh my God.
I did hear that. Yeah.
I don't know if that makes that scene funnier or not.
Sounds odd.
So, all right. That fucking scene kills me anyway. When he's walking around drinking beer, he doesn't know what he's doing, running into cabinets, gets hit by the door,
watching TV,
watching Sesame Street, like
playing
that whole spell. Run of him doing that stuff that kills me every time.
Right, like a little bachelor.
Yeah. He just needed a pizza in the oven and we'd be good.
Right. No, there'd have been leftovers possibly if Elliot wouldn't have dumped it on the ground.
That is something that is kind of interesting. Him just interacting with what we take for granted, but it's all new to him.
Random objects.
Random scenarios, random things. My memory is there's more of it than is actually in the movie.
Right.
There's not that much of it.
No, but the ones that are very memorable.
The ones that are quite amusing.
Yeah. I know I already mentioned him getting hit with the refrigerator door, but that is just so funny because he just falls backwards and tips over like a trash can.
Well, then him running into like one of the cabinets and then like falling back and then like him starting to walk across the kitchen floor, but then just kind of gets topsy-turvy and then face plants.
Yes.
And I thought I read somewhere that I think it was Spielberg's direction to include him getting drunk or a drinking scene or something, because I don't think that was originally in the script.
I don't know, but I loved it.
But it was something about like, hey, it'd be really funny if he got drunk and was bouncing around.
It's pretty funny.
It kind of turns a little slapstick for a minute, and I love it.
It's also kind of funny because at that point, they're linked, Elliot and
yes.
E.T.
Yes.
Yeah, your son was drunk at school.
Are you sure you have the right Elliot?
Yeah. Sliding out of his desk chair.
Right.
Looking back.
Looking at the girl. I mean, that kid plays a good drunk.
Yes. Just seeing him kind of walking around.
Well, the look back at the girl, like one eye open, one eye kind of not.
Yep.
And yeah, the goofy, almost toothless smile.
Yeah. That drunk look that you see at the guy.
And she's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That you see from the guy at a bar that's just completely wasted, and the bar is the only thing holding him up. Because he's like half asleep on it.
He's holding the bar up.
Okay. He's keeping it from floating away.
That's right.
I also like they don't explain that for a while.
Right, that
you
connection.
just kind of figure it out. They do mention it later, like, oh, they're connected, and they're... That I thought was handled really well, because it's like, what is he... Why is he... They're connected psychically.
The flowers
somehow
show that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which the sequel book or comic book, whichever it was, kind of alludes to their like gardeners. Like they're like in tune with nature, so they're like peaceful gardening, which would explain why he's flower.
Which like back to the ride, I think it was part of why they came to Earth to begin with was they needed some kind of plant or something to bring back to help with it's like an outbreak or disease or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, and that was part of why they even came here to begin with.
Spielberg said that E.T. was a plant-like creature and was neither male nor female.
Elliot got it wrong. I mean, I get it wrong some of the time now, too.
Right.
I do kind of like that idea.
It has 6 nucleotides as opposed to the 4 that humans have.
They, them.
Yes, they, them, pronouns.
Right.
According to the novelization, E.T. is over 10 million years old. Which Justin has a copy right there.
No one's here to see it, but I have the novelization.
Yes.
Good Lord, 10 million years.
And as mentioned earlier, voiced primarily by an elderly woman named Pat Welsh, who smoked about 2 packs of cigarettes a day. She spent about 9.5 hours recording her part and was paid the whopping sum of $380 for it.
Good God.
Somebody got raked over the coals.
A little bit.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
16 other people, including Spielberg, Deborah Winger, the wife of Ben Burt, who was the sound director, and various animals, including raccoons, sea otters, and horses.
Oh, I could see that because there are some goofy freaking noises coming out of him.
Definitely.
That's $40 an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, back then, that's not so bad. I mean, that's pretty good now.
It's good cigarette money.
But to work on a movie?
No. I agree.
Good God.
I agree.
Someone needs a better agent.
She probably didn't have one.
That's a good point.
That's why she probably didn't even get residuals.
That's a good point.
Ouch.
Has a whole new meaning now.
Mm-hmm. A wet T-shirt with Jell-O was used to make the noise of E.T.'s waddling walk, according to Foley artist John Roche.
I don't know that I can unhear that.
The crazy stuff Foley artists use, endlessly fascinating.
Also, one of the coolest jobs that exists anywhere.
One of the most creative jobs, too.
Yeah. If I could pick any job outside of like astronaut, that'd be it.
Sound designer, sound creator.
I think that's the coolest job ever.
Sound of punching, it's just hitting like a sandbag.
Yeah, or cabbage or whatever.
Breaking bones is just snapping celery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or having the shoes, walking on
different surfaces. And all the surfaces are like in this tiny little area.
Yeah.
But they just...
Yeah, it's just like a little 12 by 12 square.
A little square. Little square surface.
Yep.
Yeah, because we did the Sony studio tour and they took us in that room. It was like, wow, look at all this.
This isn't very big.
No, it's a very small room overall.
Also fascinating if you go back even farther, what they would do on the live radio broadcasts in like the 30s.
Yeah. Oh, wow. All live.
All live.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's incredible. Because there are some like old radio broadcasts you can still find and listen to. And it's wild knowing that somebody is, and it's like one person doing all of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very small production.
Yeah. There is no, let's try it again.
Yeah. I don't think we got it right on that take. There is no take.
There is no
We're
take.
live.
We're live.
So because of the puppet's eyes being so far apart, the young actors had trouble looking it in the eye comfortably, so they just ended up focusing on one eye.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
As long as like your eye isn't darting back and forth.
Yeah. And it was allegedly Robert Zemeckis' idea of hiding E.T. amongst the toys.
I do like that.
Mm-hmm. It's a neat scene.
That is a neat,
Just blends right in.
I think at one point I kind of had a stuffed animal corner with a stuffed E.T., which...
Was it the one that had the little red fingertip?
He had some kind of real goofy cartoon eyes. Like, they were like just super white with just blue in the center, and that was it. Yeah, real goofy. I mean, I liked it as a kid. But,
oh, yeah.
Of course.
It was pretty funny having that and then, watching that and you're like, oh, that's up there. Get lots of stuffed animals as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
All the grandparents like, oh, have this, have this, have this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. All right. Well, I think that does it for this episode of part 1 of our 2-part ET special.
Man, when's the last time we did a 2-parter?
I think we've done one. I don't remember what it was.
The closest one I can think of is the school memories where we did 3 episodes.
Yeah, we did elementary, middle, and high school.
It's the closest one I can think of.
Yeah, you definitely had to break that up.
Yeah.
All right. So again, thank you everybody for listening to the Back to the Past podcast. Thank you Stark Roofing, All Star Fence STL for being our title and studio sponsors, as well as Granite Pros LLC, Terry and the Moon and Back Photography and Doula Services, Mr. Mike Jones of the Lions Den Podcast Network. Again, feel free to visit backtothepastpodcast.com for all things there, feedback, suggestions for episode topics, sponsor links, and shirt link. Ratings, reviews, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whichever podcast app that you prefer. Always appreciated, and we do appreciate you telling a friend about the podcast. So thank you all for listening, and we will see you on part 2 of ET when we get back from the past.
You have absolute power. Yes.
Stay tuned for part 2 of our ET, the Extra-Terrestrial discussion on the Back to the Past podcast.
The Lion's Den Podcast Network, powered by Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exteriors industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Let's Start Roofing. Bring your home back to life. You can give them a call at 636-671-0045 and tell them Spanky sent you. Stark Roofing, proud title sponsor of the Lion's Den Podcast Network and this amazing podcast presentation.